let's balance this chemical equation. This is a typical redox reaction equation. So let us balance it. How do we do it? The first thing you are going to do, you have to split this equation into two halves. In case you are just joining us, this is Ojemai TV. We have to split this equation into two. It means that you have to split this one. This one will marry this one, while this one will marry this one. Watch out. We have C. Would have to form what? CO2. This one would have to form this one. Then we now get this one. This one will now have to form this one. So the first step of balancing redox equation is that you have to split the component part into its oxidation and the reduction. The next thing is to balance the atom. We have to balance the atom. As you can see here, the carbon atom here is 2. Carbon atom here is what? 1. Oxygen here is what? 4. Oxygen here is what? 2. So we have to balance it. Likewise, manganese here is 2. We have manganese here is 1. Manganese here is 1. Manganese balance here. Oxygen here is 4. Oxygen here, we don't have oxygen here. So whatever it is in the reactant must be in the product. So the product must be the same thing with what? The reactant. So here is the product, and here is the reactant, and here is what? The product. So what we do is that, remember we have 2 molecules here, we have what? 1 molecule here. So we rewrite this equation again. We have C2O for 2 minus, will give us CO2. So since we have 2 carbon atoms here, we have 1 carbon atom. What we simply do is that we add 2 here. If you add 2 here, it means that carbon here has what? 2. Carbon here is what? 2. Are you following? We now get to oxygen. Oxygen here has 2 molecules. So oxygen already, this 2 means that carbon has this 2. Oxygen have what? This 2. So 2 times the one with this one, we have what? 4. So oxygen now is now how many? 2 times 2 will give us what? 4. And oxygen here is what? 4. It means that this one is what? Balanced. Are you following? Now go to the second one. We have a manganese oxide with a charge of minus reacting to forward Mn2 plus. Remember, the first step of balancing a redox reaction is to separate the equation into 2 halves. We have the reduction and we have what? The oxidation. Now come to this side. The manganese here is 1. Manganese here is 1. It means that manganese is what? Balanced. Oxygen here is what? 4. There is no oxygen in the product. So what we do is that when you are balancing chemical equation in acidic environment, you have to add what? Water. In the case where you have oxygen. So we now add our what? Water. H2O. Now remember, oxygen here is what? 4. Oxygen here is what? 1. So we have to add 4. We add 4. It means that oxygen here is 4. Oxygen here is what? 4. But remember, we have added another thing, which is what? Hydrogen. Hydrogen here is what? You times this one 2 times 4 will give us what? 8. There is no hydrogen here. So we now say what? Hydrogen. We now add what? 8 molecules of what? Hydrogen with 2 ions. Are you following? It means that manganese here is 1. Manganese here is what? 1. Oxygen here is 4. Oxygen here is what? This 4. Hydrogen here is what? 8. Hydrogen here is what? 2 times 4 will give us what? 8. We have balanced our what? Atom. The next thing we are going to do is to balance the charges. Look at the charges here. This one are the charges. Alright? We have the charge here. We also have what? Charge here. This one is -2. The charge is -2. Here is what? Minus. Here is plus this. The charge here is what? +8. Here is what? +2. So first of all, look at this one. Whatever it is in the reactor, remember, when you are balancing a redox reaction, the equation in the reactant must be the equation of what? The product. Now the charge here, we have charge of -2. We have charge here. There is no charge here. So we need to add electron. And how many electrons are we going to add? You must always add electron to the side what? The highest charge. So here the charge is minus. So we cannot add the electron here because electron is minus. So here there is no electron here and the electron is what? 0. So 2 we add what? Plus what? 2 electron. It means that 2 minus 2 give us what? 0. So 2 electron here and what? 2 electron here. That is the charge here is what? 2 and the charge here is what? 2. It means that the charge here is what? Balanced. We now proceed to the next one. Here, sorry, we will not add electron, we rewrite it. So we have C2O 4 2 minus. We have to give you what? 2CO2 plus what? Plus 2 electron. Are you following? Then the next step we are going to do, you have to repeat this one. Remember this one here, the charge here, we are considering this one. There is no charge here. The charge here is what? Plus 2. And the charge here is what? We have minus here, we have 8 here. So 8 minus, this one is the charge is 1. 1 times 8 will give us what? 8. 8 minus 1 will give us what? Will give us 7. So since this one is 7 and here is what? 2. So we have to add electron to the side with what? The highest electron. Therefore, if and this side is what? We have electron here 7. Sorry, we have the charge here 7 and here we have what? 2. So since we have 2 here, we have 7 here. This side have the what? The highest number of what? Charges. So we have to add electrons here. How many electrons can we add that will make us what? 2. Remember, electron is minus. So if you add 5 minus, that is 7. Here is already 7. How is this 7? 8 minus 1. This minus here is 1. So 8 minus 1 is what? 7. Here the charge here is what? 2. So we want to add electrons so that the charge here, the charge this side can be the same charge this side. So we add, remember I told you that you must always add the charge to the side with what? The highest electron. Are you following? Minus here means 1. So 8 minus 1 will give us what? Give us 7. Here the charge is what? Plus 2. So we want to add electron to the side with the what? The highest charge, so that we can have what? This 2. So now what number can we add that will give us what? This 2. Remember, electron is what? Minus. So we try like 5. If we add 5, 7 minus 5 will give us what? 2. It means that we now have 2. So add MnO4 minus plus 8H plus 5 electron would have to give you Mn2 plus 4H2O. Now the next thing you have to make that, remember here we have 5 electrons, here we have what? 2 electrons. You must balance the electron. So what you do is that we apply simultaneous equation where we multiply this side. We multiply this equation by 5. We multiply this equation by what? By 2. So we are going to multiply this equation by 5 so that the number of electrons here will be 10. So when we multiply this one by 2, the number of electrons here will be what? Will be 10. So 5 times this one, we have 5C2O4 2 minus. We have to give you 5 times 2 give us what? 10CO2 plus 5 times 2 give us what? 10 what? Electron. We multiply this equation by what? By 2. So we have 2MnO4 minus plus 2 times 8 will give us what? 16H plus 2 times 5 give us what? 10 electron. We have to give what? 2 times this one give what? 2M2 plus 2 times this one give us what? 8H2O. So we have to cancel the side with a similar charge. So we cancel here. Here we have 10 electron here. Cancel here. Cancel here. Where do we have? We don't have any other similarity. So what we now do? We now rearrange our equation according to this one. So here we take this one. Here we have what? 5C2O4 2 minus. Then the next one you have this one, and we have here plus 2MnO4 minus. The next thing we have what? 16 molecule of what? Hydrogen. 16H plus will give us what? Would you have to give us the first thing here is what? This one, you marry with this one. 2Mn2 plus we have carbon dioxide, we have what? 10 carbon dioxide here. 10 CO2 plus we have water here. AH2O. So this is our balance equation of this one. For more videos, subscribe to Ojemai TV.